My father was a boiler master. We lived hard by the factory and the window gave out on the factory yard. I saw a good many things there. A workman, for instance, who had worked at the factory for 5 years. He developed a violent cough, began to lose flesh. I recall my father told us about him at the kitchen table. His name was Burmeister, and he was threatened with pulmonary consumption if he continued to work at the factory much longer. The doctor had told him so. But he had 8 kids, and as weak and emaciated as he was, he couldn't find work anywhere else. So he continued to work at the soap factory. And his employer, who thought himself quite self-righteous because he let him, he thought to himself he was immensely humane. One afternoon, the heat was frightful. Burmeister dragged himself across the factory yard with a wheelbarrow full of lime. I was looking out the window when I noticed him stop again, and then pitch over headlong into the cobblestone. I ran up to him. My father came and some other workmen came. But he could barely gasp and his mouth was full of blood. I helped carry him into the house. He was a mass of limey rags and smelled of all types of chemicals. By the time we got him there, though, he was dead. And scarcely a week later, we poured his wife from the river from which the factory waste lye of our factory was drained. When one knows things of these kinds, if I know them, believe me, one can find no rest. A simple little piece of soap that no one else in this world would find any harm. A pair of clean, well cared for hands are enough to embitter one thoroughly.